Welcome everyone, Crazy here. We have a bit of a sad news video today. Funko has sadly decided to end the partnership with Dead by Daylight. This means that we will not be seeing any Dead by Daylight Funko Pops. This was announced in this tweet here. They say that we regret to inform you that due to circumstances beyond our control, our previously announced Dead by Daylight Funko Pop partnership will sadly not see the light of day. They also say in a reply to this thread, we realize that many of you were eagerly awaiting their release and that this news may be disappointing. But don't fret, we have plenty more exciting collaborations on the way. For those who didn't know, these are the Funko Pops we were going to get that were announced on livestream. These were going to be the Wraith, the Doctor, the Huntress, and Claudette Morel. I typically don't like to be negative on this channel, but I will say this is very disappointing news for me. I collect a lot of different things, and a lot of those happen to be Funko Pops. While I do collect other things, Funko Pops are one that I like to collect a lot because they're very cheap. I bring this up because a lot of you may know that the merchandise on Dead by Daylight's website typically is very expensive. I'm sure a lot of you have seen these big huge statues seen here, and these are upwards of a couple $100 sometimes. I personally don't have that type of money to spend on merchandise, so a small $15 Funko Pop is a way better option for me. Because of that, it's very disappointing to me that we won't be getting these. I will say though that this seems to not be Behavior's fault at all. I believe this is actually Funko's decision entirely. There's recently been talks about Funko losing money and not doing well financially, and also about them firing a lot of their big main artists that work on their Funko Pops. Because of this, instead of taking a risk and making Funko Pops of new franchises that people love like they used to, they've instead recently been making Funko Pops that they know sell well. For example, I'm sure you've all heard of the different variations in Grogu, and Spider-Man, and Five Nights at Freddy's. They have all these different recolors and reskins and everything, and it's pretty clear that they're just doing what works and not taking any risk at all. Even though I am a very big fan of The Mandalorian, and even have a couple Grogu Funko Pops myself, I don't think this is the right call at all. The reason I collect these is because they make Funko Pops of everything. If there's a movie or a show or game with a cult following, they typically have a Funko Pop of them even if there's not a lot of merchandise. For example, my favorite movie The Witch has a Black Phillip Funko Pop. And I'm sure some of you might know there's not a lot of merchandise on that movie. I really hope that Funko sees the fan uproar in response to the statement that Behavior put out, and that they change their mind and end up making these. But sadly, I think that ship has already sailed. At least because Behavior did say that there is still some exciting stuff coming, that means we might see some more figures or toys coming from them. I collect a lot of NECA figures, and I think that would be the next best call for Behavior. They're very detailed figures, they do a lot of horror licenses, and it would be really cool to see something like a Trapper NECA figure. NECA has also collaborated with Funworld and made a Ghostface figure, so a quick thought I had was maybe a blighted Ghostface figure. That'd be really cool to see. I also saw some people point out the fact that because they couldn't get Funko Pops, the next closest thing could be U2's. That'd be something that'd be cool to see as well. Before I end the video here, I did also want to say that I saw a lot of people saying that they're excited that they're not doing these because they don't like Funko Pops. And that's totally fine if you don't like Funko Pops, but there is a lot of people that are fans of them, and especially people trying to save a buck or two, it's a very good alternative for a lot of people. But yeah, whatever they end up doing, I hope it's enough to make up for this. I hope we will have some exciting stuff on the way, and I'll be sure to cover that. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and stay safe in the fog.